I really felt called to share at my daughter's funeral. And I remember, because I take myself too serious sometimes, I remember I was like, what's the most epic, heroic? And then I found out some of my family was going to be there. So, man, I'm going to blow their hair back by how I'm handling this, and then her doctors were going to be there. And my focus, this is absolutely absurd at that moment. I found myself specifically drawn to John 6, a really unique chapter, because there's a really public miracle of the feeding of 5,000. He goes away, and then there's a storm, and he meets them, and he calms the storm, even though they thought he was a ghost. And it's a very personal miracle. And then it moves on to his teaching. He goes into a time of teaching, and his teaching is kind of obscure. It's a little bit strange, and he talks about concepts that are a little bit weird, and people start getting freaked out. And it even has this concept of I love just how honest it is, that many people who followed him said, this is too hard to understand, and they left. And in this moment, Jesus turns to his 12, and he says, are you going to leave too? And I think that question is just really complex. Are you going to leave too? And Peter speaks up, where else would I go? And I always saw this moment like Charlton Heston in 10 Commandments with his hair blowing back. But I actually realized, I think Peter in that moment was substantially more like how I felt that day. It was not this proud declaration, but a weepy, trembly disciple saying, where else would I go? Where? She said, I'm all in, but I don't even have anywhere else to go. Where else would I go? Because I knew your words have life, but now I believe. And I remember standing there on the stage of Esther's funeral, just declaring, Jesus, where else would I go? In that relenting, I got to experience his ministry to a grieving dad and a grieving mom. He's continued to meet me when I cry out. Are you kidding me? Where else would I go? And I don't think our where else would I go has to include, I like what you're teaching me. I understand what you're teaching me. Peter does not say that. Yeah, I totally understand you're the bread of life and I got to eat your flesh. He's saying, well, where else would I go?
Hey, I'm Paula, and I'm part of the team at the Streams Studio. We want to invite you to something special.
In the coming months, we plan to make our videos accessible to new audiences by sharing our videos in different languages.
Right now, just under 20% of the world's population speaks English.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but nearly 100% of our videos are in English.
Our goal is to reach the other 80%, where English isn't spoken, but where the hope and encouragement of Jesus is still desperately needed. And we need your help to make this happen.
Between now and July 18th, every donation to Stream Studio will go directly to this language expansion project. And the good news is that we have some incredibly generous donors who will be doubling every gift given.
So if our videos have impacted your life, and if you have the means to give, we invite you to donate today at streams-studio.com. And every pound or dollar you give will be matched before July 18th.
Your gift will make a huge difference in ensuring someone struggling finds the encouragement that they need in their own language.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.